Howdy folks, Charlie here from Christmas on Crestline. Thanks for tuning in, and thank you for tuning in to a tips and tricks episode. There's something coming up that if you don't pay attention to it, it's going to cost you a ton of money. We want you to be aware of it, so get pen and paper ready because we're going to talk about a way to save you a lot of money. Stay tuned to the end of the episode. Got a ton of shout outs today. There may be something at the end of the video that will spur an idea for you to do for your Christmas light show or holiday display. Time's running out. If you want to get entered into the 2021 Fan Appreciation Awards, send us a picture, send us a video of your Christmas light display or animated Christmas light show to christmasoncrestline@gmail.com. Has to be before December 31st of this year, and we will get you entered into the upcoming 2022 awards. It's Christmas week, and guess what that means? Oh yeah, sales. So if you're at a department store, a big box store, a hardware store, somewhere that you saw a cool display or a cool item that you could have used for your light show this year, but didn't pull the trigger, you're like, yeah, that'd be neat, but not for $500, or that would look really cool by our tree, but not for $300. Guess what? That's getting ready to be on sale if it's still in stock. But there's a way to save a ton of money by not having to roll the dice and take that proverbial gamble if the item that you want is A, still in stock, and B, going to be marked down. Pre-sales are getting ready to happen, and I talk about them each and every year. They are the #1 way to save money for your Christmas light show. Get that pen and paper ready. Here's my suggestion for you, twofold. One, walk around your display and say, hey, okay, by the big red maple, I would love to have a 6-foot life-size candy cane, or a 6-foot, yes, 6-foot candy cane wouldn't be life-size, but a 6-foot life-size nutcracker or something neat by this. Or hey, by the front door, that's where the nutcracker would really look neat. Or hey, I would really love a row of those LED candy canes just lining the driveway. Well, guess what? Every year, the commercial grade community, Creative Displays, Lights Inc., 1000 Bulbs Inc., Wintergreen Core, they all do pre-sales. And what a pre-sale is, if you're not aware, is you buy the lights before you get them. I always use Creative Displays as an example. So let's say you want $1,000 in material from Creative Displays. Well, guess what? It's 40% off. And guess what? You only pay half now. So you would give them, you know, it's $1,000 of material that you want. It's 40% off. So $600 it's going to cost you. Well, that's $300 now, and $300 right before you receive them, which would be late summer, early fall. But as a way for the Christmas community, the commercial grade lighting community, to know exactly how much stock they need for the next Christmas season. And because you're pre-ordering, you get that now, and they're called pre-sales. So a ton of them do it. So if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe to the show, because every season, the first of the year, January, February, March, I'll tell you where all the cool pre-sales are, how much you're gonna get. I'll give you links to different videos. We'll be doing more talking about this in the months and weeks to come. But I said it's twofold. In addition to walking around your yard and jotting down where you think something would be cool, secondly, keep yourself on point by utilizing what I do, and that's utilizing Alexa. I'll say, hey, Alexa, remind me on February 1st to check out Creative Displays. Or I'll say, hey, Alexa, remind me on January 15th to check out 1000 Bulbs Inc. I'll use a different date or time to keep me motivated through Alexa. She always reminds me. I use calendar on my Google Calendar, but not as proficiently as my wife does. So I appreciate my past self telling my future self when to save money. So it's just a little trick that I do to keep myself on point, to keep myself checking for sales and checking for new and neat decorations. Everybody wants to buy the next new biggest thing that's on sale. The best way to do that is before the season ever starts, during pre-sales. So hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to stay up to date on what I'm doing, but it is a huge way to save money. Let's talk about ways to give you ideas what to do for your Christmas display. Let's get to the shout outs. First shout out goes to Steve Richburg, also known as Christmas in Somerville. Steve, runs an LED pixel light show that is nothing but colorful, nothing but neat, nothing but amazing. He is very proficient at his pixel light show, knows exactly the color palettes that he needs to wow his viewers. So shout out to Steve for sending us in those neat pictures. Shout out to Braden Stewart. Braden Stewart is a fellow Kansan like myself, and sent us these pictures of his Christmas light display he has. And if you're in Wichita and you're on the west side of town, you can check out Braden's light show over by Central and Mays Street. He puts on a neat show. Next shout out goes to Randy Rice. That's right, the Randy Rice you've known for the last several years. Randy sends us photographs of his display, videos of his display each and every year. Does really neat things with his display, and he likes old stuff that maybe like municipality displays and props that your city might use, but you may not think to use for your own show. Next shout out goes to Brock Everett. Brock sent us in these pictures of his display, and look at those reindeers. Look how neat those are. Really neat stuff that Brock sent us. Kind of unique how he has them displayed, kind of like it's a herd of deer, or I'm not even sure if a herd of deer is a herd of deer. So let me know down in the comments what a herd of deer are actually. Next shout out goes to someone a little unique. Shout out to Denise Neal. Denise Neal is a reporter for my hometown Wichita Eagle newspaper, and Denise wrote an article about us recently which she called Charlie's YouTube videos are a little goofy. So apparently I'm a goofy guy, and that's all right. I'll take it. My kids say I'm more annoying than I am goofy. Or wait, that's my wife. But either way, I'll take it all day long. So shout out to Denise Neal for coming by and seeing our show and doing a little write-up on us. That's pretty neat of her. Again, if you have a Christmas light display, an animated Christmas light show, take video, send us a photograph to christmasoncrestline@gmail.com, and we will absolutely get that into a future episode. Remember, sales are coming up next week, actually here in just a few days, here less than a week, at your department stores, at your hardware stores. So if there was a prop you saw earlier in the year, be the first one in line and get back out that, because it's going to be on sale if it's still in stock. Otherwise, make your list. Tell Alexa to give you certain dates to remind you when to look for sales, and the pre-sales are coming up, so stay tuned to future episodes in the next few weeks here on our channel, and we'll be telling you about all the cool pre-sales. That's about it for me today, guys. I'm Charlie. I'll see you in the next video.